Hello everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com, and on this tutorial I'm going to show you how to organize your Facebook friends in lists that'll make your updating and just your Facebook activity much more efficient and easier. Alright, so I'm going to show you again how to make lists in Facebook, and then second, along with this, how to post to only a select group of people on Facebook after you made a list. I'll show you what this means. So here we go right now. So before I dive into the how-tos of doing this, let me show you exactly what I mean. Alright, so here I am on my profile. This is my newsfeed and everything like normal. And under this section here, under friends, how does this work actually? Let's just first understand the basic functionality. How does a newsfeed work? This just shows postings from people that Facebook has deemed you follow a lot more than others and so forth. You tend to get a certain mix of people. There's a certain formula behind it, basically, that that determines who's going to show up on your news feed and so forth. All right, that's different than the most recent feed, in that most recent feed just shows everybody and everything, just in order of most recent. So that's pretty self-explanatory. But now the question comes: what about when you actually want to see postings maybe from a select group of people? Maybe you're like, I have a group of friends from college, I want to see theirs, or maybe you have a group of clients that you want to see only their stuff. Then you have to do what's called create a list. Alright, and here's what that means. So look at my section here under friends. Once this opens up, you'll see what I mean. Under more, you'll see I have a list of all these items, all these people, all these items. Here's what this means. I've basically created different groups of people on Facebook. So as you can see here, let's say I go to my fav companies, which are my favorite companies. I'll see postings of just all the people I've put into this group. So far it's MailChimp. And let's say I go under real estate news. Then it's going to show you all the postings from places that I've deemed as real estate news, Inman being the main one. And the same thing with family or miscellaneous, that's just random people. And then obviously people I'm working with, this is something that's important. I like to see what are people I'm specifically working with doing. So that's my list. So here's the point. Think of who you want to have a list on, alright? And here's what you got to do. Basically, you click on this button called Friends here, alright? It's going to open up a page like this. If you have requests, go ahead and handle them. I'll do mine after the video. But basically, see this section up here that says Create a List? Here's what you do. It's really as simple as this. You click on Create a List. And now, under name, I'm going to name this one List Creation Test, just for the sake of this demo. What you do now is just select the people you want in this list. So I'm just going to go down and click on Random People, just to make this example clear. Alright, so let's say these are the people I want in this list, right? Now I create this list. Here's what's going to happen. It's going to now show up on my left-hand feed over here once it's all done. And I'm going to have a new list that I could sub-search. So I made my new list. It loads up. And now here we are under Friends again. So I click on Friends. Now when I click on List Creation Test, my feed is going to only show me the updates from all those people that I just clicked. And again, remember, I just clicked on them, randomly. There was no process behind it. But what you would do is choose who you want in the posting specifically. Alright? So now, let's say you created all your lists. Now comes the second part. How do you post a status update? Meaning, how do you go to your profile and how do you post a status update that is only to one specific list? Here's how you do it. After doing a posting, or after creating a list, this little box right here lets you determine who a posting will go to. Alright? So by default, it's on everyone, or friends of friends, whatever you have it set to. But by default, pretty much all of your friends are going to see it. Now let's say this is a post. I'm doing a webinar, or I'm doing a tutorial. Yeah, so let's make this easy. Alright, so I just put together the Facebook status update, and now let's say you did an update, right? And you want it to only go to realtors, because this is a posting that applies to only real estate agents that are that are friends with me or follow our Tizish Facebook page and so forth. So here's what you would do. With your newly created list, you click on this Everyone tab. You go to Customize, and now it says Make this visible to. What you would do is specific people. And then now what you're going to do in this section here is type in the list name. So I'll type in realtors. Realtors. So I click on Realtors. This is my group, just to show you what I mean. Let's just open up. No, we can't open that up. But basically, Realtors is a list that I have created. So when I click on Save Setting, you're going to see now that when I highlight over this, it says Realtors. So this posting is going to only go to anybody that's in my Realtor list. So I click on Share, and there it goes. You'll see, you could tell because this lock sign will also show you Realtors. So that means it only went to that list. And here's what, just to refresh your memory, just in case you may have forgot what I meant by the Realtors list. Let's go back to Friends. I want you to see how I have a list called Realtors. Here it is right here. And this basically lists everybody that that I fan or that I become friends with that I know is a real estate agent. So that message that I had just now done, or did, whatever you want to call it, went to everybody, all realtors in my list here, and only them, which means my other friends in any other list can't see this. Alright? Now here are other quick tips real quick that I think you should know about this. When you request to be friends with someone, so let's just show you an example. This is the smart thing to do to keep your system organized and efficient. When you friend request somebody, let's find somebody real quick. Here, for example, here. When you friend request somebody, so for example, Michael, I see Michael thumbing up a lot of our stuff on our Tizish page. If I'm going to friend him, look how awesome it is once you have a list already created. As you friend somebody, you could put them in the list right away. So I'm putting them into my Realtors list right from the start, and now I'm sending the request. So basically, as I build my Facebook database, I'm organizing them into the proper categories right from the start. So that way, come 3 months from now, when I have way more friends and so forth, it's not going to be hard to manage it and re-go through the whole system. It's all just pretty much set. So you should all definitely be doing this for your Facebooks, and think of what list can you organize your groups into. Well, I could think of past clients, referrals, things like that, leads, maybe open house leads that you connected on Facebook. The sky's the limit, all right? So hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, come to our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/Tizish and ask away. And if you took any value from this, definitely share it, like it, comment on it, and just get as many people as you can sharing this and viewing this. The more the better. Alrighty? Well, I'll talk to you all soon, and let me know if you have questions. Take care.